Now we're ready to create our activity slides, and to do that we're actually going to use a website that plans itineraries for trips. So you're going to go to Potter Teaches, and if you're up here at the top you will come to number 5, because this is step number 5. You can click on that and it will take you all the way down to your green step, which is your activity slides, and you'll want to read all of this. But if you go right here to your Inspirock, I guess is how you say it, you'll click on that and it will open up their website, and you'll see Itinerary Planner, and you'll start by entering your first destination. So I will put Tahiti on mine. Click on that, and then you need to put your dates in there. Choose your 6 days. And then you want to put your adults and your children, because it will select activities for those people. And then this information will be what kind of activities you want. Do you want popular activities, or do you want activities that people don't usually go do? Do you want fast-paced? Do you want laid back? So that's what you're going to be selecting. Things outdoors, beaches, what kinds of things do you want to go do? So you're going to click. You can select as much as you want. The activities that they give you will be based on that. And then you click select your plan. See your plan. When you have the page first come up, I just go directly to day by day. So if you click day by day, you will have a list of activities, and it might not show you the pictures, and I don't know why it does that. It will list out like hour by hour on the days what you can do. What you're really worried about is just 3 activities that you think look interesting. The nice thing about this site is that it gives you pictures to go with your activities. So as you are looking, if you want to go to a specific beach, you can come right here and see what this is. So I'm going to click on that, and it gives me a picture of a map, which isn't really very interesting to me. It says the sand is pitch black, which seems like it would be a cool thing to do. So this doesn't have a picture of it, so you could go and you could Google a picture of that beach, and you could put that in as one of your activities. If you want to go back, you could keep looking around. If you wanted to go to one of these waterfalls, you could click and see if that's one of your activities. If it is, just right click on it, save the image, put it in your drive, and make that one of your activities. Don't forget to save where you're getting that from for your source file. When you're ready, you're going to go to your slides and start your activity slide. So I'm going to open up my slide that I've already done. Okay, so what I did to make my slide is I just made a blank slide. So the first time you want an image, you'll go to Insert an Image, and you'll go to Drive. Mine I'm going to upload from my computer, and I put that image on my desktop. So here it is, and I'm going to click and drag until it's the size that I want for my project. So there I have my image, and then I can make a text box. I'll delete that one. Again, the text box is right here, so you just click and drag, and then you put in what this would be. If you haven't selected different fonts, I would suggest choosing different fonts just to make your presentation look a little bit more interesting. So instead of just typing waterfall like I did, I would put Visit Waterfall. It's more interesting than just putting waterfall. So just for time, I put waterfall. So there's my first picture and my first title. So that everything is the same size. If you see these pictures, everything's the same size. Instead of remaking that every time, you're going to select your picture, hold down Control and select your words, and that's when you're going to Control C and Control V, and that will copy what you just did. And so if I delete that and come right back under here, now I have the same thing, and I can just go right here and I can right click and replace my image and go find my picture in my drive again and replace that with my next activity. So let's pretend that this yearbook picture is my next activity. So it will just replace that picture with my new picture. Excuse me. I don't have to resize my picture like I did the last time, and I don't have to move anything around. And then here I can double click and I can say Jeep ride. And remember, put something like take a Jeep ride. So just keep going until you have all of your activities on this slide. I'm going to go ahead and undo and get my stuff back on there. There we go. So that would be your activities, and then make sure you have a title for where this is going to be. Is it your Geneva slide? Is it your Tahiti slide? And then on your first slide, you're going to want to take your links. Now, these links are exactly the same links that I had on my information slides. So instead of recreating those, remember we work smarter, not harder. So we're going to click all of these, and I have my control, I have my finger on my control, and I select all of those. And then I do Control C, and I'm going to come down here, and I'm going to do Control V, and all of those links will just paste onto that page. So I don't have to do them again, they're just there. So that's how I would get those links on there, and you can put them anywhere on the page. Remember, your activity slide doesn't have to look like this. We've talked about duplicating the slide to make your next activity slide, but just in case you forgot, you are going to two-finger tap to get this menu. You're going to duplicate the slide, and that will make a copy of it, and then you're just going to start replacing your images and your words. So again, you click on the image you want to replace, right-click, replace image, and you go find your new picture. When you have that replaced, you're going to double click and then put your new words in there. It's just a matter of replacing all of your stuff. So that's how you're going to do your activity slides. So you need to have 3 activities for each of your locations. And then you should have all of your links right here. And once you do that, you're ready to make your source slide. We'll go ahead and make our source slide on this video. You're going to make a blank slide and just get a blank slide, and I just do images from, and all I do to create my source slide is I insert, I put in bullets. So I do a text box. I'm going to go ahead and make another blank slide. So I do a text box, click and drag, and then I go and get bullets. And if they're not on here, you're going to go right here to More, and here are your bullets. So you click, and then I'll go and copy this. And then you just paste in your sources. And then again, image from, and you have your source slide. And that's it for that part.